Welcome to Truths, Proofs, and Firewater Reviews. I'm your host, Lindsay, and this is Jon, risking his liver to discover new whiskeys. We base our reviews on a 25-point scale, 5 for the smell, 10 for the taste, 5 for the finish, and a combined 5 for the bottle and look of the juice.
I wasn't paying attention to my pouring.
Oh, well, there you go. You've got some. All right, Jon is pouring Old Forester because
We don't have any birthday bourbon. Number one bottle we wanted last year.
That's not where I was going with that.
Oh.
But Jon is pouring Old Forester because Birthday Bourbon's details got released today.
Or yesterday when I posted.
Or whenever Jon posts this, whatever. So, that's really exciting.
I went with this one because it's an older bottle and the quality is just so good on this bottle.
Yeah.
I love it compared to the newer bottle.
It is pretty phenomenal. So Jon's going to sip on that. I'm going to learn y'all something hopefully today.
Did you hear?
Did you hear?
Did you gonna hear people? You're gonna have them hear you?
I'll learn them something.
Okay.
They can hear me. Okay, so Birthday Bourbon 2020. Roll call here. So only 10 years? 10 years?
Yeah, it's on their younger side this year.
So it's a little bit young, but at 10 years old. So that's one of their younger ones. I think that's the youngest.
No, I don't think it's the youngest.
I think there was one that was 9.
It's on the younger side. They don't go by years. They don't try to match it or go above it. They go for quality.
Right. They want what they want. So
Jackie Zykan, the master taster, and Chris Morris, the master distiller, they picked it this year, as usual.
So 98 proof, 10 years old, 95 barrels, all filled on June 5th of 2010. And that was symbolizing one full day of production.
Mm-hmm.
So that was their one full day of production that they did, and they tucked away for Birthday Bourbon this year.
They didn't say this, but when I think they did all of one day's production, I automatically thought bonded or bottled in bond. I don't
We'll
know.
See. Maybe.
Maybe they didn't release that detail. It might be a surprise. Don't count on it. I could be completely wrong. I think they probably would have released that.
Maybe not.
I mean, Wild Turkey came out with a bottled in bond this year.
Yeah.
That was, they don't really believe in that. That was like a 17-year.
I guess we'll see what happens. So their standard mash of 72% corn, 18 rye, and 10 malted barley. This year marks Old Forester's 150th year. Uninterrupted selling. Good job, guys. So they've been selling before, during, and after Prohibition straight for 150 years. And I don't think a whole lot of other distilleries can say that. There might be one out there that claims it, but I think Old Forester's taking the cake with that one.
Game did, maybe? I don't remember. I don't know which ones did. I think there was like 7 or 8 that did it all the way through. But I don't remember how many are still going.
Ran down. So if you know anything about that, comment, let us know. Jon might add some little quotations or something. Lord only knows what he'll
put it on your face.
Here or here or here.
No, get out of my face.
Anyway, so George Garvin Brown was a pharmaceutical salesman and was one of the first to seal his bourbon in glass bottles, which is pretty interesting.
No, he was the first.
I'm sorry. And was the first. What?
The first bottled bourbon. It's also their 20th birthday bourbon, but it was released in 2002, so that math does not add up. I'm not sure. I don't know the history of birthday bourbon very well. They must have done
2 bottles in a year or something.
2 release year or something.
Yeah. So Jon and I kind of thought that. If you guys know if there was 2 years, we're going to research it a little bit more. But if you know the years that they released 2 bottles or why there's 20 instead of 18.
Well, it'd be 19, so there'd been 1.
Yeah.
So.
Maybe. So, ouch. SRP. $130.
Not going to find it for that unless we get it at like Megabev.
Yeah.
We're going to have to look like every day this year. We missed out on it last year. But we also had a store that cheated the system and got like 20 cases in Michigan, which was like 90% of the allotment,
allocation. Yeah.
which changed a lot of laws here. So it's been a lot better since then. We've been finding more. Hopefully we get one this year. That's number one bottle on my list.
Yeah, I think that's both of ours. That's mine. I really love the bottle. Old Forester has definitely taken a place in my heart as being probably my favorite bourbon. But
I haven't broke the $100 mark yet on a bottle. I've been super close many times. That one should do it.
Yeah, if we found one of those, he would break the bank for that. He'd be shelling out the money.
Not good hunting on this side of Michigan at all.
Yeah.
I would pay over 100 for many bourbons. We just didn't see them.
Yeah.
Or didn't see them for a good price.
Thankfully. My bank account. Woo! No.
Though if I do find a Knob Creek 15, I'm probably gonna. That's close to 100. Not sure if it'll be over 100. I want one now.
All right. So this is the third birthday bourbon to be bottled at Old Forester Distilling Co. in Louisville's historic Whiskey Row.
You know, that's that place downtown that we weren't able to go twice.
I know.
In a row.
Twice.
Went once and it was in the winter and we were in a hurry to go to Florida. We went a couple weeks ago and everything was boarded up and locked down because of COVID and rioting.
That's your fault. Not COVID. COVID's not his fault. But he had to work. We were supposed to go the following weekend. But we had to go a weekend early and yeah. Louisville had not opened up completely yet.
No,
so
we found one restaurant open.
One. It was cool. And White Castle. But White Castle was literally just drive-through.
Yeah.
Anyways, so very interested to see how this goes. We're very interested, hopefully, fingers crossed, to get our hands on a bottle this year. We might even be making a trip down to Kentucky.
You won't find it down there. You'll find it here before you find it there.
Oh, hopefully.
They hunt more down there.
I know.
George Garvin Brown's birthday is on September 2nd. So that's usually around the time when they release it. They release it at the distillery. So a couple weeks after that, they'll start finding them.
Okay, so
the 95 barrels, last year was a little over 100 and they had 13,000-ish bottles. With a little bit less age, I bet you they're going to be around 10 or 11,000 this year. So it's going to be a little bit harder, even though they were trying to up the bottling every year. They couldn't do it this year.
I'm hoping with the new stipulations and practices now, the jerk won't try, and that's the funny thing is the guy who ordered the 20 cases fluked the system and he did it on purpose and he got the 20 cases and Old Forester reached out to him and said, hey, can we buy the cases back from you to redistribute? And the guy refused to answer them and just told him no. No. And I'm like, when you own a liquor store, I just feel like that's really shitty. Like,
yeah, but
I mean, I get what he's doing and I get, he's going to make a crap ton of money. But
he got people in there, but he got a bad reputation on Yelp and Facebook and
everything else. Like, that's just not worth it. I'm sorry.
Not saying he's a bad guy or anything. I'm sure many stores would have done that, but bourbon community's strong and they all stick together and they all spread the word.
You don't want to have a foul reputation. That's for sure. But I'm hoping with all of the new stuff in place that we will have a better chance. So we'll see. Happy hunting come the next few months.
Yeah.
There you have it. So that wraps up this review. Leave a comment if you have tried this whiskey and let us know what you thought. Please like and share us to social media, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to leave a suggestion for our next review. Thanks for watching.